Wish this thing would start already. I'm quite certain the delay is Bubba's fault. Another tune, sure thing.
It is not my fault, Avery. Bello's the one taking his sweet time. What? Oh crap, I gotta get back there.
Here we go. Hey, where's my... There it goes. All right. We are ready. At least I'm ready. I think I am. Ready to make some more music. There's my background music. Let me double check, make sure my levels are okay. That's not bad. We're gonna probably turn that off soon anyway. Let's go ahead and hide that. Let's get all of our stuff in front of us. I am gonna go and organize our pages here a little bit, so it's easy to flip between them. Last but not least, we need our buddy Sino. Alright. There we go. We are all set up. And hydrate. Ooh. You haven't seen it. Very cool Bello Bear tumblers. Check them out at bellobear.shop. Alright, let me pause the music here. So let's catch up for a half a second. So let me adjust this too, so I'm kind of centered in the frame. That always helps. All right, good enough. So we are working on an AI. That's right. I gotta move this over because there's a preview on the left side of my screen, and my camera's in the middle of the screen, so I was looking at the wrong spot. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, so this is day 3 of our adventures into making music with AI. And I do a few different things with AI. Let's get one thing straight while we're at it. Kind of catch you up on where we're at if you haven't watched the other two. If you want to go watch them, go check them out. They're in my lives on my profile. So the thing, like, I've been using AI to make music for a little bit, and it's an amazing tool. It really is. And there's that side and that side are yelling about whatever. And at the end of the day, it's a tool. Let's get something straight, right? I grew up, and my work for my life has been doing graphic arts, and it's a very similar situation where there was Adobe and a couple others at the very beginning, but let's just say Adobe because they're the top dog at this point. But Adobe came around and completely changed the graphic design industry, with being able to use computers and software to do work so much easier, so much faster, and better. You were able to create such better work with it. And then there, of course, back in the day, this was late 80s, early 90s. Tells you I've been around the block for a while. And by the way, I'm sucking on a cough drop here, so if I sound a little weird. Yeah, so the graphics business just got totally thrown upside down with Adobe, essentially, and a few other players, and it totally changed the game. And there was the old school people who were like, they like doing paste up and producing these things by hand, and it's a different process, and there's something beautiful about it. I learned traditional, and I'm glad I did, because it helped me be a better designer, because of it. But anyway, long story short, there's always going to be new tools. There's always going to be new technology that just throws everything for a loop, and it's going to open up the play field for new players to come in, which of course has the old guard upset, and and then there's just people who don't like change. Which, hello, I'm not a big fan of change either. So I'm not like one to jump on a bandwagon immediately. Um, but I am always open to trying new tools. I'm always open to trying new techniques and stuff that makes me grow, that makes me become better as a creative person. And so, anyway, this is all a long-winded way to say, don't be afraid of AI. Treat it for what it is. It's a tool. You're going to have crappy tools, and you're going to have good tools. You don't need to shoehorn AI into every single thing in the world, just because whoever the company, whoever you are, Microsoft and everybody else, that's like, oh, we got to get AI into this, and we're going to put AI into the fridge too, just so he can control the ice maker. That's just dumb. Don't do it. Anyway, that's my little rant about AI. Don't be afraid of it as a tool. It is a fantastic tool. Hydrate. So, anyway, with that said, as a lifelong creative person, I love to write lyrics. I love to write songs, and they're stories. So it's basically a story with some rhyming, some poetry involved. They're really, really fun to write, and I've done it all my life. I used to do it by hand on paper, and not even typing it out and anything or on the computer, and it's a tedious process. And so AI is a beautiful thing for helping me speed up that process. It's still me, it's still my stories, it's still my lyrics, and it's everything. Um, but to have a tool like that, where I might say there's I usually tend to write in 4 bars. Maybe there's one line that just isn't quite right or isn't saying the right words the way I want them. Well, I'm stuck in my own head, right? I only have so many words in there, and I can go grab a dictionary or thesaurus or whatever. But it's a tedious process for me to try to find the exact word or the exact rhythm of what I want. And I can just ask. I use Claude AI, so I can go over to Claude and be like, "Hey, bud, can you throw me 10 options of this line? It's not feeling quite right. Just same concept, but just give me options." He'll bang out 20 in zero point 0.2 seconds, and then I've got options, and I can go, "Oh, I like that," or "I like that. Maybe I need to tweak it a little bit." So the point is, it's just a tool. It's still me in my words, my creativity coming out. It's just a tool. So anyway, so I use Claude to help me write, and not just for music, pretty much for everything else I do that's creative that has words involved. Um, and then the other one that we're using so specifically for this is Suno, which you've probably heard of. They're pretty much the biggest player on the block, and they are pretty darn amazing. So what you do is, you can see it on the screen right below me. You put in your lyrics. You can pick the type of song you want to do. Western. You can get into details like you can pick a specific drum machine, and I think there's varying degrees of success with how uh, elaborate it gets, but it does some really amazing stuff. And for somebody like me, um, who is a songwriter, or not like a songwriter, but a lyricist, I guess would be the right word, who likes to write the words of it. Um, to be able to put that into something, into a machine, and go, hey, do this and this style, and I want to hear what it sounds like. That's just a godsend. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Yeah, it's still AI. Okay, so what? But you know, it's. I don't know. I don't even have the words for it. It's so brilliant to hear your own creation come to life. If, in my other creative life, I paint, I draw, I do all that stuff, and that stuff I can control. Even on the computer, if I'm working in there with Adobe and stuff, it's stuff I control, and I create. But I can't. I'm not a musician. I've got a good ear. I played the piano for a couple of months when I was a kid, until my teacher took off. Then I think I played the recorder in elementary school, for a semester or whatever. Hot cross buns or Mary Had a Little Lamb or whatever the hell we learned. That's about the and then playing air drums and or banging on pots and pans. I don't have any formal training. I've got a great ear. I love music, and I've heard I'm a student of listening to music, so I've heard just about everything, and I know what I like. So it's pretty easy for me to go to Suno and be like, okay, this is a track I want, and hear stuff and go, no, that's not right. That's not right. Something pops up. Okay, that sounds good. Let me tweak that a little bit with a little bit of knowledge I have, and make some pretty decent songs. At least I think they are. And I've gotten good feedback from other people. They seem to like them too. So if you want to check them out, just you can find them at Bello and Bubba. That's the my stage name, I guess, if you will. It ties into my comic strip with Bello being the lead character. If you don't know, go over to you can see it on the screen. Bello Bear Official. Go to any social of choice, or even here on YouTube, you can find me and sub, and you get the daily comics. But anyway, I use the two characters, Bello obviously being the main character, and then Bubba being one of his buddies. When they're not working at the deli doing the main comic book story stuff, they got their little side project making music. It makes perfect sense to me, and basically it's me making the music, but shh, don't tell anybody. So anyway, we're creating a song. That's my little intro to don't be afraid of AI. Give it a shot. It's an amazing tool. Some of it sucks, some of it's good. Yeah, it's like any other tool. Um, so we started working on a song, and let me pull it up here. Sorry, my nose is itchy, so you're going to see me doing that a lot today. Allergies are going, and I'm taking cough drops to kind of keep it. So we've got a song, and it ended up, I didn't have a title for it yet, but at this point, it's looking like I'm going to call it Nothing to Return, something along those lines. When I'm writing my songs, and I'm just giving you overview. So if you watch the other two, just go grab a extra, soda or something, and we'll continue on shortly. But otherwise, I'm just kind of catching everybody up. We started out just writing the song, coming up with the concept of the song. And the way I like to write is I like to take a subject or come up with something that inspires me to come up with words to tell a story. I generally like to tell a story when I write songs. Sometimes it's just like a line that sounds cool or a couple of words that sound cool. But in this case, it's all about writing a story. And so what I did is using my buddy Claude here, my AI writing partner. I started out with what can I use as inspiration? One of the things I like to do, God, I'm sorry, my nose is just going nuts. Stupid allergies. One of the things I like to do is use movies or other songs or TV shows. Movies are great because they're kind of encapsulated. They're a 2 hour, hour and a half, 2 hour thing. So there's lots of detail in there, and you can pull on lots of bits and pieces to help tell your story. It works out really good. So in this case, I was thinking, okay, what are we going to write about? What movies am I thinking about? For whatever reason, maybe I saw it pop up on somewhere or something, and I picked Never-Ending Story. There's some great stuff in there as far as story writing. Anyway, so that was our start. Then I have kind of a system that I've developed here that I've fed into Claude, so he knows how I like to write my songs, and we started breaking it down into kind of sections, all that, coming up with what each section is, refining that, turning it into prose, and then refining it, turning it into lyrics and poetry, and telling the story, and then just kind of whittling it down. It's almost like if you're making a statue or something, and you're just kind of chipping at it until it kind of gets its final form. That's very similar to how I kind of write. So we got our lyrics. They're about 90% there. This was when did we streamed on Saturday. Today is Tuesday, and I've been listening to the crap out of this song, like just on repeat, and like, okay, that's cool. I like this part. We need to fix that. There's some problems with when AI creates the music. A lot of times there's some little audio hiccups. There might be a pop here. Sometimes the words aren't enunciated well. Sometimes there's too many effects on the singing, so the voice kind of goes in and out and sounds wrong. So we'll deal with that. But the first thing I want to do is finish the structure of the song. I'm very happy with it overall. There's a few lines I want to tweak, play with, as far as the lyrics. And I also want to play with the outro a little bit. That's the one part of the song that I'm not that happy with. It's kind of weird. It's kind of garbled, where it doesn't give you kind of a nice build, and then you go, okay, thank you very much, and then you wind it down and come out at the end of the song. It kind of like pops up and down a couple of times. I think the chorus needs to come in there a couple more times. So anyway, that's where we're at. I'm going to put on the headphones. We're going to get started. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to listen to this thing maybe once through, and I'm going to start working on my lyric edits first and try to get those nailed down. And then at the same time, maybe after that, we are going to work on finishing the structure. Like I said, everything's pretty damn cool, except for I'm not happy with kind of the final and the final section of the song. So we're
Hey,
gonna try to
bud,
give that a
click
little
the
bit
subscribe
of fix.
button or
Oh,
follow
look,
or
hey,
whatever
it's
the
Bello.
crap it
Hi,
is.
Bello.
Just press all the
Everybody
buttons.
say hi.
Please. Okay. I love you.
I love those overlays. They're so much fun. Um, yeah, like he said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Or I think that's what he said. Anyway, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. So let's just go in. I'm gonna go play this sucker so you guys can get caught up to speed. Here we go. Let's just play it, and I'm start playing with lyrics and stuff. All right, audio's good, 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 good.
Door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday, reaching from in between, breaking through the ordinary. I can feel my turn is beginning, standing at the edge of everything, with nothing to return, nothing to return to, nothing to return to.
I shouldn't have my headphones turned on.
Return. This feels like something I remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like the story's been unfolding, and it's me that's glowing. Feel the breath around, falling from the ground, living in the light, finally outside. All of something bigger.
See that part right there? It's just like I'm like ready to go back into the chorus, and it just stops. I'm like, why? No, don't do that. I'll play it again.
Nothing to return to.
All right. All right, all right, all right. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything. There's a few little tweaks I did. I've been like listening, like I said, I've been listening to this thing for yeah, just constantly, nonstop with the earbuds in or in the car or what have you, and just kind of taking mental notes of little things I wanted to tweak. So, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy this. So, I added my drop and my outro there, which should take care of that ending that's cutting off too fast. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that in here. We are going to go ahead and we're going to do a cover. Nope, going to keep current. We're going to do a cover. I wonder if there's a way I can just copy this. Song details, that's what I'm looking for. EDM rock country. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, okay. Song details. Let's see if there's anything else that'll give me more options. Turn that off while we're at it. All right, you know what? I'm not even going to put style notes because I want it to basically pick up our last song. So what I'm going to do, um, style influence, turn up style description, audio influence. Here, we're going to pump this up. This is basically pulling from the last song we did. I'm going to go ahead and hit create. And now it's going to create. Every time we hit create, it does 2 new songs for you. Whatever, based on whatever prompts you put in there. So while I'm at it, let me go ahead and just see if I can. That's so weird. I wish I could pick up my style notes. That's all right. Melodic. I'm just going to re-put them in here. EDM. Actually, you know what? I do want to pop rock. Duet. There goes the puppy. 808. Drum machine. I want to save this anyway. I've got kind of a couple different versions of this prompt, like specifically style-wise what I want. And I should save these anyway. Guitar picking, deep bass. I think we got rid of the guitar picking, deep bass. Yes, I love bass. And then warm synth. Let me go ahead and copy that. I'm going to put this in my notes app. Styles, drum, style prompts. Here we go. Okay, yeah, see, there's my other one. And basically, this was very similar, except I got rid of the country and guitar picking out of there. So that's one of the things you'll find too, is if you guys go play with Suno, you'll see that you can start kind of building your own style, and you can actually also do personas for singers. So the guy you hear me sing, it's still, it's AI, so it's going to be very repetitive, and it's not like you get to create like a really amazing, unique voice. It's still kind of AI stuff, but you can play with it and change it up a little bit. Anyway, let's see where we're at. Oh, still working. All right, all right. It's still thinking. So we'll keep refining. This is kind of how you have to do it. By the time we're said and done, I will probably have created at least 100 of these variations. It's time consuming. If you want to create something good with AI, there's no magic button. You can't just go, here's some lyrics, do it in this style, dink. You'll get something probably that's okay, but if you want something that's actually good, unique, tight, it takes a lot of work like anything else. All right, let's see what we got. All right, a little different. Oh, I forgot to add my my persona. Add persona. My singing guy that I mentioned. Keep current. We'll go ahead and listen to these. Sometimes it's Bob Ross. You're painting for happy accidents. It's just pretty much the same thing. So I want to go ahead and create 2 more, but we'll listen to these and just see what we get. Once in a while, I've done this where I'm focused on one version forever, trying variations. And then I do this by accident. I forget something and click and you get a happy accident. So.
The door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday, reaching for the in-between, breaking through from ordinary. I can feel my turn is coming, staring at the edge of everything, with nothing to return to.
All right, it's not bad. It kept the fundamentals of the song, but it's not quite there. I think the last one was way better. All right, so we're gonna downvote that. That gets it out of there. It's still on our, we still have it in our files, but it's out of the way. Let's try the next one.
The door behind daylight,
Hey, puppy.
behind what I can see, living in the everyday, reaching for the in-between.
See, it's you, buddy.
Breaking through from ordinary, I can feel my turn is coming. Staring at the edge of everything, with nothing to return.
Nothing to return to.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
Return.
All right. It's still got the essence of the original song, which is nice. That's why you do the cover thing. So we're gonna give her that one. It's got some cool little bits and pieces, but I'm hoping we can take the last one and update it and keep that same, sound and everything, because that was just really good. All right, here's the new one. Already better.
The door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday, reaching for the in-between, breaking through from ordinary. I can feel my turn is coming. Standing at the edge of everything, with nothing to return. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return.
Very, very similar. It's actually pretty good. And I like the extra intro opening. That's pretty cool. Very similar. It doesn't quite have the same punch. One thing I do like though is that the audio is much more clear. Like the singing is a lot more clear. It's got a little bit less of effects, less effects on it, which is very nice. I do really appreciate that.
This feels like something I remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like a story's been unfolding, and now it's me that's glowing. Feel the breath around, falling from the ground, blending in the light. I finally have sight. Wanted something bigger.
Oh look, someone new joined the live. Hello person, why have you not said hello? Say hello.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
All right, not bad. I kind of stretched the song a little bit more. Not quite the way I was hoping for. Let's try the next option here. Oh, and then while we're at it, I did have a couple of minor tweaks here in our lyrics. So let me. I'm gonna go ahead and create new ones anyway. Let's play with our settings a little bit too. Weirdness. Let's go up to 57. Style influence. We'll just keep it 50. I'm gonna bump up the audio influence, basically, of our original track to, let's go 88%. Let's see how we do. Something that's kind of a bit of a mixed blessing on how much you do as far as audio influence. If you go too high, if you go really high, it keeps the essence of the original song. But sometimes if you update lyrics and stuff, it won't change them to that. It'll keep the original one. It's like keeping it exactly to that. So you got to kind of play with it a little bit. Anyway, let's play that. Let's play that next one. 3 minutes 29 seconds. Which that's kind of what I expected, because our original one was just short of 3 minutes, and I'm assuming that the extra part of the outro, extra part of the end there, the final drop in the outro would add 20, 30 seconds. So let's see what we got.
The door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday, reaching for the in-between, breaking through from ordinary. I can feel my turn is coming, staring at the edge of everything, with nothing to return, nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return. This feels like something I remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like the story's been unfolding, and now it's me that's glowing.
Nope.
Feel the breath around, falling from the bound, landing in the light. I finally outside, part of something bigger.
right, that one's not quite working either. I think I'm gonna have a hard time with getting the ending to sound the way I want to. Some of that particular version too, like the some of the words weren't that clear, and just I don't know, the balance of the synth wasn't quite right. It's a little all over the place, but let's try some of these some of the new ones. Okay, here we go. Let's try with this one. We are going to be listening to a lot of this song, by the way. You know, since I'm not a musician and I can't go like, hey, let me change this little bit and piece. You kind of have to do it the way, you know, what's given to you with the tool you got. So.
The door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday, reaching for the in-between, breaking through from ordinary. I can feel my turn is coming, staring at the edge of everything, with nothing to return, nothing to return to, nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return. This feels like something I remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like the story's been unfolding, and now it's me that's gloating. Feel the breath around, falling from the ground, landing in the light, and I finally have sight. Heart of something bigger.
All right, that's not bad. I actually like some of the little bits in here. Some of the lyrics are accented with some synth in there. It's actually pretty cool. Let's. I'm gonna skip ahead here. I got a feeling we're gonna have to try this a little different. We may have to open up Studio, and I'm not very good with Studio yet, so which is the advanced version of Suno. But let's see. Okay, so about 2:30 in is kind of where I want to pay attention to. So I'm going to focus mostly on that. I think the intro isn't going to change that much.
The door behind daylight, behind what I can see. This feels like something I remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like the story's been unfolding, and now it's me that's glowing.
This one's not bad.
Feel the breath around, falling from the ground, and landing in the light. I finally have sight. Heart of something bigger.
yeah, it's not. How the heck am I gonna do this? Like I really wanted to just kind of redo this part, second drop, and I don't know how to do that. You know what? This is all part of the fun. Let's go ahead and open up Studio. I'm going to open this up a little bigger. I know some of it will be cut off on the side of the screen here, but let's see if we can get in there, because I'm pretty sure you can take like one section, duplicate it on another. Wow. There we go. How do I close this section? Trying to get more space here for my window. I don't know. Okay, context window. All right, let's zoom in a little bit here. So essentially what I think I want to do, let me drag the playhead, is here's where our first drop is. I kind of want to just repeat the drop and maybe do
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return.
All right, so I don't quite, I know I can like split stuff up here. Oh crap, now I'm moving in the wrong spot. Let's split there. What if I copy? Can I copy that? So what I really need to learn, okay, copy or duplicate, no, copy. No, okay, wait a minute, no.
Return. Nothing to return to.
All right, let's do another split there. Okay, this is what I want. I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to try, see if
Feel the breath around, falling from the ground. Something bigger.
Okay, this is where I want my split to go. Split. And then let's see if we can keep some of this. All right. All right, let's do a split there and let's just see what happens.
Howdy, bud. Did you
I'll
like and
slide
sub
that
yet?
over.
Come on.
Let me
It's just a
put
couple
this
clicks.
here. Sorry, I'm still learning all this, so you're gonna see me fumble around a little bit.
Nothing to return to.
All right.
Nothing to return to. Return.
All right, there is a thing called heel edits, so I don't know what the heck that means, if it's gonna actually clean it up for me or what. I don't know. All right, tell you what, let's go ahead and export full song. And we still have our original one, so, you know, if I screw something up, we can't go back, which is the good thing. All right, now we're gonna go back to the create section, my preferred section, because I know what the heck I'm doing over here. All right, here we go. And then I think what I'm going to do here is one other thing. Whoops. One other thing you can do too is you can do remaster. I'm going to go normal and hit the remaster button. So hopefully that's going to clean up some of the, where I basically copied and pasted and it doesn't match perfectly. I'm hoping it's going to fix that for me. I got to learn the studio part of this app a little bit better. I know you can do a boatload of stuff, especially if you know what the hell you're doing and you're a musician. But I am not. I'm just a songwriter. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. All right, let's close that out. It's going to think here for a second. While it's thinking, you know what? We'll take a look at some of the other edits just for funsies. I'm going to skip ahead.
Living in the everyday, staring at the edge of everything.
Whoa. Wow, that's totally different take. Very compressed drums and stuff. So, all right, let's try this one.
What I can see. Staring at the edge of everything.
All right, screw that. Let's go play. Let's go. I'm not digging those. That was, yeah, that was that one. 329. I'm just going to leave those there for now. We'll probably come back and get rid of all those, but let's see what happened with our edit.
Go behind daylight, behind what I can see. Then only every day.
It's doing some weird stuff. Sometimes AI does weird stuff. You know what? Let's do. I'm gonna go ahead and do a cover.
Go behind daylight, behind what I can see. Here now.
To like, let me make sure that when I export it, it's not weird too.
Door behind daylight.
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and we're gonna play with this. When I add my persona, I'm basically gonna try to do everything I can to make sure it's gonna go with what we already kind of did there. Let's grab our lyrics, copy, paste. Let me go ahead and grab my style too. I'm gonna give it every opportunity to basically just take that one stupid edit I made, which if I knew what the hell I was doing, I'm sure would be like much easier than I'm making it, but I don't, so we're gonna go with this. All right, so we did that, then we got advanced options. This is where I'm gonna go audio influence. I'm gonna bump that up. Let's go 75. And I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it there. Let's go ahead and hit create. And then while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna play our hacked version.
Behind what I can see.
Oh,
Living in the.
we'll fast forward to the second part so we can see how it all kind of comes together.
And it's me that's glowing. Feel the breath around.
Wait a minute.
Remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like the story's been unfolding, and it's me that's glowing. Feel the breath around, falling from the ground, living in the light, finally inside. Thought of something bigger.
Okay, I don't think I did that quite the way I wanted to. Let's see what this one's got.
Living in the everyday. My turn is coming, like something I remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like the story's been unfolding, and now it's me that's glowing. Feel the breath around, falling from the ground. I'm landing in the light, ever finally outside. Heart of something bigger with. Nothing to return to.
All right, you know what? We're striking out big time. That's not doing anything that I wanted. Son of a biscuit. That's a shame. I wish I knew how to edit that better with Studio. I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna go. Okay, this is my original one. I'm gonna go ahead and do a cover of that. Keep current. Audio influence. I'm gonna bring down more. Bring the style influence up, and let's create. The other thing I could do is bump up the weirdness. So weirdness, what it does, you don't want to go too far because it'll just start doing abstract music. But it will tweak things a little bit more. So let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and hit another create. And I'm going to bring this down more and hit another create. I think I'm kind of, unless I learn more about using Studio, I think I'm kind of screwed on having to get lucky, I guess is the best way to say it, unfortunately. Oh, that's so terrible. Here, I guess we can listen to this one.
Like the story's been unfolding, and now it's me that's glowing. Feel the breath around, falling from the ground. I'm landing in the light, and I'm finally outside. Dawn of something bigger.
Okay, that one's not good. I can't even understand what he's saying. You know what? Here, I'm gonna go ahead and play this. I'll be right back.
Door behind daylight, behind what I can see. Living in the everyday, reaching from in between, breaking through to ordinary. I can feel my turn is beginning, standing at the edge of everything, with nothing to return, nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return.
All right. Sorry, I'm back. All right, let's see what we got here. There's one other thing I think we could try. Maybe it'll work.
Living in the everyday, reaching for the in-between,
All these friends.
breaking through from ordinary. I can feel my turn is coming, staring at the edge of everything, with nothing to return, nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
All right, this one's not bad. A little different, but not bad. I think the key here is the second section that I want to hopefully get that better, and then I'll be happy.
Feel the birds around, falling from the ground, landing in the light, finally outside. Thought of something bigger.
Yeah, it keeps doing the same thing, which is really frustrating. I wonder if I take out pre-drop, so this will become part of the bridge section. I wonder if that might help it start thinking differently, play it differently. I'll take the audio influence down to 0, go 70. This is where I still got to learn this darn thing a little better. Here we'll go and we'll check out these other ones real quick. I'm gonna skip ahead.
It feels like something holding.
So, I don't know what to say here. Oh, what's your favorite sandwich? Wait, crap! I'm supposed to tell you to like and follow. So do that now, and then tell me your favorite sandwich.
Landing in the light, and I finally have sight. Heart of something bigger.
No, they all keep doing the same breaks. Like it refuses to change the song structure, which is very frustrating. I'll go ahead and get rid of these. Rate limit exceeded. I don't know. Am I making too many songs for you, bud? I pay for it. Make as many damn songs as I want. We're struggling today. Oh yeah, I was going to look at that. So one other thing you can do. I'm using a different edit. Let's go back to the original edit. that I liked, which was this one. So we're going to use this as a cover off of that. Keep current. And then I know you can. Also an extend option. Keep current. I'm going to go ahead and create. So it'll extend off of that. So in theory, it should rewrite that last section for me. I don't know if it'll work or not. I've had the extend work with varying degrees of success, so we'll see. Oh yeah, okay, so it does show you keep and then recreate. So maybe we'll get lucky here. Oh, well, we got a new one we can check out in the meantime. Let's check this one out. I don't remember what I did on this one. That was different.
Something brewing.
All right, so that's not working. Let's see if this extending thing will work. I've played with that just a tiny bit before, and I don't know. We'll see how well it does.
Feel the breath around,
Oh,
falling from the ground, landing in the light, finally outside. Oh, there's something bigger.
okay. Looks like I didn't quite get to the right spot, so we'll go ahead and create again. It's a good thing I bought a ginormous credit pack, right? Let's see. We might get something cool. Even though happy accidents, like Bob Ross always says, right, buddy? Here comes the puppy. What you doing, Bear? You gonna come up? Hi, Bear. The little sticker. Hi. What you up to? Oh, you still got a runny nose. You poor little thing. She has allergies like Daddy. Which means she gets them terrible. All right, let's see. What do we got? Oh, not quite ready yet. I really hope this works, because this would solve a lot of issues for me that I have making these songs where I get stuck on something, and then I just have to keep playing and making new versions, and it's a pain in the butt. Really, what I need to do is I need to learn how to use Studio properly. That's the most ideal situation. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. By the way, is our stream still looking good? Yeah. We are still rocking and rolling. All right. Let's hide Chrome. Ooh, okay, here we go. We've got a couple new tracks. Let's try it.
Update V2.
Crap. I forgot to, I pasted the update into my lyrics, the words update V2, and it actually said them out loud. That's funny. All right, let's go ahead and delete that.
The door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday.
Oh, okay. Ah, that's right. Okay, so this is literally just replacing this section at the end. Wow, with 3 minutes, 36 seconds? Crazy. Okay.
Update V2.
No. okay, we gotta change some things. So I'm learning as we're going here. Audio influence, 100%. Style weirdest, we can keep that. We'll go ahead and get rid of those two because we can't use those. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, where did I leave off on here? Okay, so if I think what I need to do, we did everything up to there. So let me copy this whole thing because I did some updates. I want to make sure I don't lose anything. But I think, come on, bud. I think I can delete all of that. And then what it's going to do is create from here. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's the way it's going to work. So let's hit create, find out what happens. Oh, while I'm at it too, let me go ahead and make sure I paste this in here. Just to make sure I've got the latest and greatest that I was working with. Let's do a space after that. Okay, we're going to hide that. Just for funsies, let's hear what this thing did. I can't believe I left the update in there. That's so silly. All right, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of those because that's just dumb. All right, but I think this is the secret. I think this might work. I'm learning something new. Oh. We're still working on song structure, and then we got to kind of refine and kind of remaster some of this. It has some tools for remastering too, because oh, here we go. So it adds an extra minute and a little over a minute.
Return to.
Okay, it's not bad. It's a little different than what the original was, so it sounded like. Okay, what am I? Let's see. What if we go? Let's take the weirdness down. I think that's why it's changing stuff. Style influence. Let's just get rid of that as much as possible, and let's try creating again. Because it's doing some stuff. It's like making the voice sound different. The drum beat sounds a little different. I think this one could work.
To return to. Nothing to return to.
That's not bad.
Nothing to return to.
Okay, I kind of liked what it did there, at least with the voice and stuff. But I wanted to match the original better. Let's see what this. I wonder too if we export, because now what you can do is you take the extended thing and you say, give me the full song. Yeah, this is totally different. Ugh. Oh, AI. All right, you know what? Let's take this one. I'm going to go ahead and, where's extend? No, darn it. I forgot how to do this. Remix, publish. Where is the button for making the full song? Song details, generate, remix, get full song. There it is. All right, let's see what happens with that. Does it adjust the rest of the song to match? That's the one thing I'm wondering. And from what I remember doing before, because I think I've tried this before, it doesn't, like, the first part stays the same and then the second part is different. So it's like, what? Wait, why?
Behind what I can see, there's nothing to return. The ground, landing in the light, finally outside. Oh, there's something bigger.
Yeah. It's not as far as off as I thought.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
All right, I think that's kind of cool, but it doesn't match the rest of our song with him like just belting it out at the end with his voice. It's pretty cool, but it doesn't match the rest of our song. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one.
Nothing to return to.
All right.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return.
What's happening? How are you? What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. I am still playing with that darn song. So, if you remember the track, we had one that was pretty darn cool. I don't know if I actually heard the text to speech. Oh, either way, I noticed your message. So anyway, I took that last one that I played you, and I've been playing with it, trying to tighten it. I tweaked a few of the lyrics a little bit, and now I'm trying to update the end of the song with a new version, and it's interesting. It's a pain in the butt, to be honest with. Yeah, it was pretty cool, huh?
Pursuit 223 says, "Oh, I remember the track."
There we go. Text to speech is working now in my ear. I could hear it. The last part of the song, let me play it for you just so you can catch you up real quick. So I like the track. Everything's amazing. And then we get kind of the outro, like the last drop, and let me kind of speed over there. And
Hello, it's Avery again.
Like the way,
Did you know we post comics daily?
Avery's chiming in.
Well, now you know.
Please hold for
Spread the
Avery.
word.
I don't really like the way it kind of finishes because I want that last like room, give me some oomph at the end. Here, I'll play it for you.
Pursuit 223 says, "Oh." Pursuit 223 says, "Lol."
Like it does, like this is the part, like it kind of does a little breakdown, up and down, little drums. Like I just want, him singing the chorus one more time. So anyway, so what I'm doing is I figured out how to take my original track and I can tell it like I want to keep basically everything that's pink right there.
Pursuit 223 says, oh dang, hang on, that sounds good.
It's getting there. It really is. I just want to change the ending a little bit. So I'm keeping that first part and I'm recreating the second part. So basically where I kind of played for you, we're going from there.
Nothing to return to.
All right, not quite there. It's okay. Um, like I really wanted to kind of focus on the playing with the lyrics too. Like I want that last hurrah, you know? All right.
Nothing to return to.
Pursuit 223 says, yeah, I get you on that one.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
All right, I'm kind of digging that one, but it's way too long. Let's try this one.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to
Pursuit 223 says, oh beat drop.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I want one last drop at the end. That's not too bad. Let's see what these other two have. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, like I want one more drop, kind of like we have at the beginning. Let me go.
carry. At the end,
Like our first drop comes in like right around here.
there's nothing to return.
So I kind of want to mimic it a little bit.
Nothing to return to.
This one.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return.
So like I really wanted to kind of mimic that because that's such a nice, I don't want to repeat it exactly, so I don't want to copy and paste, but I want that feeling kind of one more time at the end, So we're getting closer.
Nothing to return to.
Pursuit 223 says, that's really a bop.
I think so.
Nothing to return to.
All right. All right, that one kind of drags a little. I wish I could say how long I want the. Oh wait, what? No way. I can change. Oh, no, that's extend from. Huh. I wish there was a way for me to tell, like, hey, I want you to add about 30 seconds, you know? All right, let's check out this other one.
Nothing to return to.
All right. All right, this one's not bad. All right. Ooh, okay, I like that. Yeah, we're in there.
223 says, oh, all right, all right.
All right, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that one. Let me go ahead and thumbs up. We're gonna listen to the last one just to see, and then I'll do the full version.
Voxboy says, Pursuer, I have come to get you.
Is Pursuer in trouble? What's up, Foxboy? How are you?
Pursuer 223 says, no. Voxboy says, you will be a Vocaloid.
Ah. Oh no, my text-to-speech died. Let me restart it. That was weird. Ignore. All right, here we go. Don't turn him into a Vocaloid. No. All right. Hopefully, hopefully the text-to-speech is working. Either way, I can see your guys' messages. That's all good. All right, I'm gonna play this other one and see if we want to keep this maybe.
Pursuer 223 says, back to the music for a second dang. Pursuer 223 says, oh, okay. Voxboy says, you can't escape me, Pursuer. I will get you. You escaped last time.
Okay, that one's not terrible either. I don't know if it quite fits with the rest of the song.
Pursuer 223 says, I can escape if I try ye.
Run away, run away. All right, I'm going to play with our settings a little bit. You guys do your thing. I'm going to turn up the weirdest a little bit. Style, we're going to pump up a little bit. Audio influence, I'm going to turn down to 90. Just mess with it just to see. This is the problem when when you're working with AI, you don't have as much control. Like if I could make music, I'd just make this all from scratch and make exactly what the heck I want. But I can't because I am not a musician. I just write lyrics.
Pursuer 223 says, darn it, Wandering Trader is back.
Are you guys chasing each other all over YouTube?
Pursuer 223 says, dang, Minecraft likes to spawn them near my base.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not a Minecraft. I wish I could play Minecraft. I tried. I can't play like first person stuff. I get seasick, you know? It's or car sick, whatever you want to call it. It really sucks because I some of those games are really amazing and I just can't. I've tried. I'm like, next thing you know, I'm ready to throw up. It sucks. All right, here, let's play some of these other ones and see. We're gonna find one.
Voxboy says, you have no one to heal you this time like in Chervely's stream Muhahahata.
You guys are funny.
Pursuit 223 says, I'm singing to this already.
Well, I'm doing something right.
Voxboy says, turns him into a Miku as well for the second time. Pursuit 223 says, aye.
All right, don't like that one. It feels off. Let's check this one out. Whoa.
Pursuit 223 says, not again.
Okay, somehow we went to drum and bass.
Voxboy
not
says,
quite right.
ha ha ha. Pursuit 223 says, holy banger.
Nothing to return to.
I'm liking this one too. All right.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
Damn it, had me till the ending. I really like that one, but the ending just kind of like came out of nowhere. Something totally different. All right. That one I really like because it totally switched it up. You know what? Let's just play.
Don't be
go
shy,
make the
bud.
full
Say howdy.
song.
Come on. On the count of three,
What's the
everyone
song?
type howdy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, howdy.
Pursuit 223
I
says,
know.
I cannot hold that long note, holy cow.
Yeah, they kind of cheated where it was like the singing, but then it went into the keyboard, like the same note, the same tone. So they cheated a little bit. All right, let's see how this sounds. Listen to the whole thing with the new end section.
Door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday, in between. Breaking through the ordinary, I can feel my turn is beginning. Standing at the edge of everything, with nothing to return, nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return. This feels like something I remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like the story's been unfolding.
Pursuit 223 says, I'm singing along.
Feel the breath around, falling from the ground. I'm in the light.
Something bigger.
All right.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
That is way too long.
Nothing to return to.
Oops.
Nothing to return to.
I could probably just chop the very end off of there. All right, it's not bad. It kind of like goes back down though, you know, where it gives us kind of the extra bridge in there before it gets to the end. It's not bad. It's not bad. I like it, but it's not quite there. Let's see if we can. Let me take out. I'm going to take out the last two. Nothing to return to, and we'll just do an outro. See if that'll help it a little bit. Audio influence style. All right, let's create some new ones. This is kind of the fun part about.
Pursuit 223 says, Pursuit 223
Nice.
says, the long note.
Very nice. I can't hold that. That's crazy long. That is crazy long. All right, let's see. Let's try a couple more. That's the one nice thing about the AI thing is just you tweak it a little bit, switch the buttons around, and you hit create, and something good will come up. This is what I get for not continuing piano lessons as a kid. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. All right, let's see what we get. These should go pretty quick because they're short. I hope. That's not bad though. I'm pretty happy with that. I wonder if I could, because you can. All right, let's play this one. Let's see. I'm still learning Suno, so got to learn all the tricks,
to. Nothing to return to. Return.
I don't think that one's doing us any favors. We definitely have better stuff than that one, so.
Pursuit 223 says, oh dang.
You like that one? All right, let's hang on to it. That's the nice thing about this. We can just hang on to it, create more. All right, let's, you know what, let me, nothing to return. Let's go, let's put a return in the outro. See what happens. And then while we're waiting for the new ones, we'll play this one.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to
All right, you know what? That's not working either. But I wonder if I go back to the original here and we play with this somewhere where we cut it off.
something bigger. Nothing to return to.
Yeah.
Nothing to return to.
Yeah. Play. There we go. Like I really like that that little note that he sings there. All right, let's try from there. Get rid of the drop thing. I don't want to confuse this thing any more than I have to. So, all right, let's try from there. We are going to get this one way or another. Ah. Oh, we got two new ones. I guess we'll look at those while it's creating the other ones. I'm kind of liking this one. All right, that one was actually not bad. I kind of like the way it upgraded the drums there. Take it to kind of another level. Let's go ahead and hit the thumbs up for that one for now.
Pursuit 223 says, I think Vox is just lurking here somewhere.
That's all right. That's all right. I don't mind. You know what? It says you're the only one here hanging out, so maybe he didn't click on it. He's just watching from afar.
Nothing to return to.
Pursuit 223 says, I have a problem.
What's your problem? You okay?
Pursuit 223 says, I forgot to build a bridge over the water.
Yeah, that's a problem. Unless you got a sailboat. But yeah, you're going to need a bridge.
Pursuit 223 says, and ooh im try. Pursuit 223 says, oh dang.
Oh boy. Yeah, leading a horse to water, that old saying. It ain't going to happen is basically what it means. You can do it. You'll figure it out.
Pursuit 223 says, lol.
Okay, this one's not bad either. This may be one of my favorites.
To return to. Return.
Okay, that one was actually, whoa. Okay, now it's turning it into like a 6-minute song. But you know how I moved the thing.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
All right, no sir, don't like it. We may, I may have to put like an extended mix of this song together since it decided to create a 6-minute version. I don't know why it did. I wonder if there's a way for me to control how long it extends it for. I don't know if there is though. Because I don't want it that long. Lyrics. Advanced options. I don't think there is. All right, you know what? I'm gonna hit the create button, but I think this one, 125. This might be one I think this will work really well. Let's see what we got.
Pursuit 223 says, I'm going to. Pursuit 223 says, I'll come back though.
No worries. Go do your thing. I'll be here playing with this song forever. Go have fun. I'll see you later, okay?
Door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday.
Hey, did you click the sub-follow button thingy? Really? Come on, bud. It's just a click. Okay, maybe 2. Whatever. Just do it, bud.
I can feel my turn is beginning. Standing at the edge of everything. There's nothing to return. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return.
Pursuit 223 says, Imau hang out with Chervely for a while if that's okay.
Of course, go do your thing. I'll be here. If I end the stream or whatever, I'll be back. What's today? Tuesday. I'll be back Thursday. So go have fun. Don't worry, I'll be here. If not, I'll see you on Thursday. Okay. No big deal.
Nothing to return to.
What's up, puppy? The little floofy puppy.
Nothing to return to.
Oh, I can't poop you. Boop. Oh, cutie pie. What a sweet little bear. Okay, that is not quite as good as I thought. All right, let's see if we can. We're gonna try this some more. All right, let's start from there. And let's create from there. That seemed to work better, Got the new options. Extend. Wow, these are like, now, yeah, 6-minute song. So it's basically creating its own thing. That's why it's so long. All right, let's get rid of that. There we go. Now we're getting closer. Crazy on the voice there. All right, I think we are getting close to that. Extend. What was this one? Okay, nope, don't like that one. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go through these just to see. Sometimes you make too many of these and then you get kind of lost. So
Nothing to return to.
all right. No, that's okay. It's not great. Full song. Okay, so that's the other one. All right, let's go up here. Let's check out the new ones. God, I have so. Okay, let's check this one out real quick. I have so many of these.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return.
All right. I skipped over this one before, but it's not bad. Okay, that one was actually not bad. It's kind of the simplest out of the bunch, but it works well. Holy crap, it did another 6-minute song. Okay, let's see. Ooh, short one. Let's check that one out.
Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
All right, I don't like that one.
Pursuit 223 says, Ooh, Bello.
What's up? Are you back? Or just hanging out for a minute? I'm trying more. That one wasn't too bad.
Pursuit 223 says, I turned into a plushie by someone in Chervely's stream.
Okay.
Vox Boy says, Hi, Pursuer.
Oh no, you're in trouble now. I can't wait till one of these days. I started looking into turning Bello into a plushie, and of course all the other guys. But man, it's expensive. So we're gonna do it, but it's gonna take a little while. I can't wait. I can't wait to have a Bello little plushie. That's gonna be so cool. But it's coming. It's in the works.
Pursuit 223 says, Hi again, Vox.
Vox is back.
Nothing
Voxboy says, I want make you a Vocaloid now, I can't.
That one was too much.
Pursuit 223 says, oh yay. Voxboy says, I was S-runk by Lucy.
This is not bad.
Which one of us do you love the most? It's me.
Pursuit 223
You
says,
do love me.
now you're a
You
small
really love
boy.
me.
Voxboy says, well, you're shorter, you're a plush.
They make tall plushies. You can be any size you want to. Okay, I'm going to delete this one. I don't need a 6-minute version of this song. As much as I love it, I think people's ears are going to get tired. All right, let's check this one out.
Pursuit 223 says, turns Vox into a plushie now, you're a plushie. Voxboy says,
Nah. God, this is so tedious doing this. We'll come up with something good, though. Do plushies have different taste in music?
Pursuit 223 says, Mweheha.
Wow. Oh, that's why I did that. I have the weirdness factor turned up, so it'll do crazy stuff.
Voxboy says, what have you done? Pursuit 223 says,
Is that the evil scout?
Pursuit 223 says, turned you into a plushie. Voxboy says, Nuo, this can't happen. Pursuit 223 says, well, it happened Mwehe.
Why is it giving me these crazy long versions? I don't want the crazy long version. Let's turn the weirdness down just a notch. I bet you that's why. All right, we're gonna make a couple more, and then I think we are gonna maybe make
Voxboy says, I will get my Voxlings to chase you down.
Run away! Run away! I think I'm gonna make a couple more of these, and then all right, screw it. Let's make 4 more. I'm gonna add 2 more to the list. We'll go through these. I'm gonna listen to them, see what the heck sounds good, and then we'll try some full ones.
Pursuit 223 says, I'll get the Chervelilings to chase you down instead.
Get them.
Pursuit 223 says, Voxboy says, 0 you wouldn't.
Oh, but I
Pursuit
would.
223 says, oh, but I would.
I believe it. Trouble.
Voxboy says, noo-oo-oo.
I love the way the TTS says that. No. It's better than no.
Pursuit 223 says, Chervelilings after him.
All right, let's see. Hopefully one of these is going to work.
Voxboy says, that's when I get my giant hammer.
Oh, that's not fair.
Pursuit 223 says, help him laughing Earl.
That's good.
Voxboy says, same.
You gotta have fun. If you're not laughing, I don't know what the heck where I was going with that one, but you just need to be laughing. Laughing's good. Daylight extend another 3 minutes.
Pursuit 223 says, the no ooh 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 when the TT says it.
I love the TT. It says some stuff really funny. No. All right, let's play the 340 just to get out of the way.
Pursuit 223 says, lol.
Nothing to return.
Voxboy says, oh wait, I have the V's Chester and other people.
Okay, it's starting to redo the song. Nope.
Pursuit 223 says, well, they aren't here, so ooh, shrug.
Okay, we got rock coming in. I like it, but it's not quite sticking with the original song. Let's skip that one. And I'm going to skip that one entirely. 4 minutes is too long.
Voxboy says, well, the Chervelilings aren't here either. Pursuit 223 says, just wait till Chervely comes live again sometime tomorrow. Voxboy says, oh no.
Okay, don't like that one either.
Pursuit 223 says, oh yes.
All right, we're getting closer, my friends, but it's still not
Voxboy
quite
says,
there.
I have Miku Vox though.
Full song. I think I'm getting a little ear deaf. I've been listening to too much of this darn thing. So you know what? Let's have some fun. We'll come back to this tomorrow. But just for funsies, yes.
Voxboy says, you will be a Vocaloid.
I don't want to be a Vocaloid. All right, let's go ahead and delete that. Heavy metal.
Pursuit 223 says, nah, I'll just turn you to a plushie again.
Aw, but plushies are nice. That's not really a punishment, is it? Heavy metal, deep bass. Let's go with that. Style influence, 100%.
Voxboy says, then Miku Vox plush.
Well, all right, just for funsies, because I can't listen to this song anymore today. I'm burnt out, but I'm going to make a heavy metal version just for fun. And then I think we're going to call it a day. I was hoping we could wrap this sucker up today, but changing up that last part of the song was actually harder than I expected. But that's all right.
Pursuit 223 says, Pursuit 223 says, ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Voxboy says, the war begins.
Dem's fighting words. Dem's fighting words. Let's rumble. Hey, do you guys know what time Yaz comes on tomorrow? I missed her Monday stream, yesterday's stream. I was too busy doing all kinds of stuff. But I do want to hang out tomorrow. All right, all right, all right.
Pursuit 223 says, I'll check.
Cool, thank you. Thank you very much. You know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the all the ones that we extended. I think I'm going to make the full song of all of those.
Voxboy says, I have Shock WAV Suu who is done for. Pursuit 223 says,
Cool.
2:00 p.m. tomorrow.
Thank you. Oh wait, she's on Pacific, so all right, that'll be I'm 1 hour ahead of you, ahead of the Pacific, so that'll be 3 o'clock for me. Cool, I'll definitely get on there. I think what I'm going to do is all the ones that I did the extended version for, I'm going to turn it into a full song. I'm going to download them all. And I'm going to stick them on my phone, and I'm going to listen to them, for the next couple days, and just find the one I really like, and then we'll just do the final refining with that one. Because otherwise, you can sit here forever. I've done that where I'm like, just play, click create new, and you just kind of get lost and you can't even hear the song anymore. So.
Pursuit 223 says, jumps onto the ceiling of the chat, can't reach me up here, Vox.
I got a stick, I can get you. All right, we're going to have some fun. We're going to, just to change it up, let's do the heavy metal version.
Voxboy says, starts levitating.
Nice.
Pursuit 223 says, what the heck?
I I was getting
Voxboy says Mew Hatter Harter.
I couldn't hear the song anymore, so I'm like, let's just have some fun. I made two heavy metal songs out of it just to see, because I'm going to cut it off after this. So
Pursuit 223 says, oh dang, okay, let's hear this.
this should be interesting.
Pursuit 223 says, oh dang.
The door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday, reaching from in between, breaking through the audience. I can feel my turn is begin. Standing at the edge of everything, with nothing to return. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
Hi, bud. You know you're pretty good looking. Can you do me a favor? Blow this live up by liking and sharing.
Return. This feels like something I remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like the story's been unfolding. And it's me that's glowing. And it's me that's glowing. Feel the breath around, falling from the ground, landing in the light. I finally have sight. Part of something, something bigger with. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Return.
Pursuit 223 says, oh, I come back to this all right.
I know that was actually pretty decent. I especially like the last drop. That was pretty sweet with just the kind of the drums that kind of broke down. That was cool.
Voxboy says, I know right.
All right, we might have to do a metal version of this one. The first part of it, there's like good bad moments, but That last drop was really good. All right, let's check out the second one.
Pursuit 223 says, and I've listened to metal songs before, and that is cool.
That was cool.
Voxboy says, oh, I have to go by.
I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon.
Pursuit 223 says, bye Vox.
Definitely, if you're on stream tomorrow with oh gosh, my brain just went blip. With what's her name? I'll be there with. See you.
Pursuit 223 says, guitar solo.
Let's do it. Solo. I like the way it says the O's.
Pursuit 223 says, yes.
As you get old, your brain starts forgetting stuff. It's really freaking annoying too. But yes, I meant yes. Thank you.
The door behind daylight, behind what I can see, living in the everyday.
Pursuit 223 says, oh geez, my Roblox forsaken ox scared me.
Breaking through to ordinary, I can feel my turn is beginning. Standing at the edge of everything, with nothing to return. Nothing we shall return.
Pursuit 223 says, it's a mix of Champion 1x1. Pursuit 223 says, and it's a drawing BTW.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nothing to return to. Return. This feels like something I remember, like I've been waiting without knowing, like the story's been unfolding, and it's me that's glowing, and it's me that's glowing. Feel the breath around, falling from the ground, landing in the light. I finally have sight, part of something bigger with nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to. Nothing to return to.
right. That's not bad. It's I think I gotta rework my lyrics a little bit. The really long, like, sentences don't work too well with metal stuff. Maybe if I split them into, like, each one being like 2 lines instead, he could kind of plow through the sections a little faster. But that's pretty cool, I gotta say.
Pursuit 223 says, I'm going to merge every Forsaken character with the flowers BC, yes.
Because you can. Why not? I say go for it. I say go for it. That was pretty cool. I gotta say the metal stuff is not bad. Probably have to create some more just to really nail it down. But oh, there goes my back today too. Oh, getting old sucks. Back gets stiff. Can't remember crap. Oh, but it's a lovely ride though. It's all good. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. I can't hear music anymore. I've listened to too much. I think later on tonight or maybe tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go back and, like, all the ones we did the extensions for, I'll make those the full song. I'm gonna download them all, put them on the phone, and just listen to them over and over again. Because then I start hearing the little differences. It's hard to really tell. And then something will start standing out to me, like, oh, that's cool. I like that part. And then I think I'm gonna go
Pursuit
with that.
223 says, I can't remember stuff when I just walk by my doorway.
I know. Yeah,
Pursuit
exactly.
223
That's
says,
fantastic.
I just go.
That's exactly what it is. For me, it's always like, I'll think of something, I'll get up to go do it, go in the other room, and then poof, I'm like, what am I doing here? I can't remember until I come sit down again, and then, oh yeah, okay, and then I get up and do it. It's so annoying. Oh, it's funny though. It's just life. What are you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna get off of here. I will be back on. Well, actually, I'll see you tomorrow on Yaz's stream, and then I'll be back from my stream. We'll hopefully we'll be able to wrap this song up. I'm really hoping that one of these extended editions is gonna be the key. Then we'll play with it a little bit. We'll do some mastering because there's some, like, audio things going on that aren't perfect. We'll do a little bit of mastering. Hopefully, we'll nail it down.
Pursuit 223 says, see you.
See you later. And then we'll nail it down, and we'll have a final song, and I'll show you how I publish them too. All right? Have a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow.